Hi friends, good morning and good evening to all of you. So in this video we'll discuss in detail about filter transformation in IICS. Okay. So as in last video we discussed about source transformation. So what we have done, like we have written all the join conditions. If our data is coming from same source, okay. Also what we have done, we have tried to use some queries filter condition in source transformation itself. Okay. So suppose, but in case your source is flat file, okay, and if you have to use some filter conditions, you cannot directly use any of the transformation inside source transformation in case your file is source is flat file. Okay. Now also suppose in between the pipeline, if you have to provide some filter condition, in that case IACS has provided one transformation which we call it filter transformation. Okay. So it's a simple one but very important transformation which we will discuss here. Okay. So for in this scenario I have taken the employees table which is present in our source. Okay. And source is our oracle itself, and target is our employees underscore tgt. So what I have done, I have taken in the between the pipeline, I have taken filter condition, filter transformation. Okay. So if you see incoming fields which have already discussed so far, so incoming fields which are coming from our input source. Okay. Now let me go to filter condition. In advanced option there is nothing too much to discuss so far. Let us go to filter condition. So by default whenever you open your mapping filter mapping transformation, by default this option will come. Let me try to read first so that I think that you can better understand in that case. Okay. So let me first map it, and from here let I will show you. We have put this filter condition. Okay. So whenever you are putting your filter condition, so you can provide some instance name filter transform. Okay. Anything you can provide. Now uh, if you go to incoming fields, all the incoming fields will come here. Okay. Now if you go to filter condition, so you see by default filter condition is coming as simple, and along with simple we have other options like simple, advanced, completely parameterized. So in this video we'll discuss about simple and advanced. Okay. So if you see here in the simple condition, what you can do, you can write some simple condition like where uh, employee id equal 101. Okay. And where employee name, okay, first name equal suppose test, whatever you want you can write here. Okay. So you can write this type of filter condition, but suppose you have to write where employee id in 101, 102, 103. Okay. Or where upper of first name equal test. So this type of filter condition you cannot write here. Okay. So in that case ISCS has provided one option called advanced filter condition. Okay. So here you can go. Okay. So you have to click on this advanced filter condition. Okay. So here what we can do, you can go and write where employee id, okay, in. Okay, if you try to validate this thing it will give you error. While I will show you why it is giving error, because if you run the same thing in oracle, let me show you first, then we will go for correct option. So in condition you can write in this way in a database, but if you write the same thing in your IACS, it will not work in this way. What you have to write, you have to write in this way in of employee id. Okay, let me show in of sorry, you have to write in this way in of employee id 101 comma. Okay. So in this way you can validate number of things. Okay. So all the concepts are working similar in to your database, but the way in which we are supposed to write this query little bit different. Okay. And if you have to write something like and first name, Lex. Okay, let me validate these things. In this multiple filter condition you can apply here. Okay, suppose you have to use upper of first name. So what how you can do? You can go to built-in function. Okay, string. Let us go to upper. Yeah, this way. Okay, upper string. Okay, upper of first name equal Lex. Okay, so this type of filter I can say that these type of little bit complex condition which you can write here. Okay, but if you go to simple option, you cannot write these type of queries. First thing. Okay, one more thing, if I talk about real some another use case of our filter condition. So you see here, what is the meaning of these things? So by default what will happen, all the records which are coming from your source, okay, which are having this condition will get passed. Okay, and suppose in case I am not writing this condition, what will happen? What will happen? So let me write some expression. By default, what is is that by default this filter transformation will pass all the records. Okay, it means if you are not writing anything, it will pass all the records to your target system. Now, so in real time, along with writing these filter condition, so suppose you have to write some logic. Okay, in your IICS, where you have to check availability of those jobs, those data in your source system, but you don't want to write that data into your target table. Okay, suppose my source system is A. Okay, and in source system you are having two tables, T1 and T2. Okay, now you want to load data from a table T1 into your target table in when your data is present in your T2. Okay, let me go to some example here. Suppose this is your source. Okay, and source is having your two tables, T1 and T2. Okay, and you want to load data into, and let me name is it S1 and S2. I think that would be fine. S1 and S2. Now suppose if you want to load data from your S2 to your target table T2, and you had to write data, load data from S2 to T2 only when your data is present in your S1 table. Okay, okay, so how you can add this thing? Okay, so these type of jobs, what we can do, we can write some conditions to check data availability in S1 table on that date. Okay, after that in filter condition what you can do, you can go and just write false here. Okay, what will happen, in case you are writing false here, in that case what will happen, whenever you are running your mapping, what will happen, first of all this target will run. Okay, and in that case what will happen, nothing will get loaded into your target in any condition, but every time your this job will run. Okay, and also what we can do, before this filter condition you can write some expression transformation, and in the expression transformation I will show you in next video. There you can check your job is success or not. Okay, and in case your job is success, in that case after that you can map it to filter, and inside that filter condition you can write just false condition. What will happen, your job will run. Okay, and in case your job is fail, so your overall control or I can say that your scheduling job will get failed. But in case that data is available, what will happen, your pipeline will run, but your data will not get loaded into your target table just for data availability job. Okay, so let me show you what we were earlier discussing about the filter condition. Okay, in this way what we can do, we can run our mapping. What will happen, these types of data will get loaded into your target table. Okay, whenever this type of condition are getting satisfied. Okay, or as I already told, in case we are not writing any of the filter condition in this scenario, what will happen, all the data will get loaded into your target table. Okay, by default it is true. Okay, So what is happening here? Only one, there is only one record between 10 and 102 whose first name is Lex. Okay. Okay. So let me show you. Out of this 10102, there is only one record whose name is Lex. Okay, you can check the same in your target table also. So this filter condition is widely used. Okay, in case your source is flat file, in that case, to filter out some records, to filter out some duplicates records, anything, we are using these things. Okay. Also, in case you want to perform any data availability check job, in that case you can put false condition in filter transformation, and you can just proceed your data availability job also. Okay, I hope that's all from this video. In next video we will discuss about some other transformation. Okay, thank you.